Is there a such thing as a breakfast cookie? Because this just might be it. Welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be showing you how I make these chewy oatmeal cookies with a maple butter glaze. First I'm going to brown my butter, and I'm not taking this all the way. I'm just going to brown this until I get a light golden brown color. Then I'm going to pour that into a bowl and set aside to cool to room temperature. In a large bowl, I'm going to whisk together my dry ingredients and set aside. In a separate bowl, I'm adding my sugar and my cooled brown butter, and I'm going to mix that until it's well combined. Then whisking in the corn syrup and vanilla, followed by the eggs until they're fully incorporated. Make sure to scrape down the sides and the bottom of the bowl before folding in the dry ingredients. Continue folding until there are no visible dry spots. There's no chill time required for this dough, and now it's ready to scoop. I believe I'm using a 1.5 ounce scoop, and this gave me 20 level scoops total. This next step is optional, but since I like a thinner cookie, I flatten the dough balls out before I bake them. I baked these cookies at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about 14 minutes, and the cookies were still chewy from edge to center even the next day. So if you want a cookie that's a little bit more crispy along the edges and soft in the middle, then I would cook it for maybe 2 more extra minutes. Just keep an eye on them and make sure they don't get too brown. While the cookies cool, we can make the maple butter glaze. In a bowl with melted butter, I'm going to add powdered sugar, salt, and maple syrup, and I'm going to whisk that until I get a smooth, thick mixture. If you prefer a thinner glaze, you can thin it out using a little bit of milk or water. I would do a teaspoon at a time until you get the consistency that you prefer. To apply the glaze, you can either spread it directly onto the cookie, or you can create a drizzle look by piping it onto the cookie. And I did this by adding the glaze to a sandwich bag, and then I snipped a tiny piece off of one of the corners to create a thin stream for the glaze. I'd love to know if you decide to make this cookie. I've never really been much of an oatmeal cookie fan, but I'm really a big fan of this recipe, and I think you will be too. I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video. And I'll see you in the next one.